it's great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take it. This drive will start at the 25. Running inside, it's Williams. Makes it past the marker. At the 45, on his way. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Bringing it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. On the move, it's Jackson. Nice move there. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Now here's Say It. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. Fourth down, Say It. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point.
A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on fourth down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look, just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Ready to try the point after. extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. There's some room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense. And you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
The run inside. It's Rodgers. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
Motion from the wideout. Fights off the defender. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. Turns it on at midfield. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He lets it fly. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here's Sayin to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Running into the open space. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll give it to him again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making checks. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got his man downfield. Runs through a man, he might have space. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The extra point here would tie the game.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Delayed handoff. It's Williams. Finding some room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Say it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Finds a little space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
This quarterback has got a ton of speed. It doesn't just help him running the football, but it helps him in the passing game, too. You just saw right there how he was able to use that speed and athleticism to buy himself time to at least give him an opportunity.
Saying. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's West. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. Quick step and go. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Running inside, it's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Back to pass, it's Hammond. It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, please.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Quick spin on the run. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Makes the grab on the left. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going for 6. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Might be changing the route. Fourth down, say it. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Hammond. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got room on the return. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. The defense finally came up with a play.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Working on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Jackson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
Throwing, say it. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Sayin. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Ohio State! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving out to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Throwing on the run. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys. They usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
It's the one thing the head coach challenges his team with, guys. Late in games in the 4th quarter, tie ball game, who's going to step up and make a play? That guy did right there. Picking it off, taking it to the house.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. On the move at the 30. Flying down the left side. The 30. The 20. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The Buckeyes with an answer. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the fourth quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Running inside, it's Williams. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Looking for more room. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so at the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise, you can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game.
Touchdown, Buckeye! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Number 24 in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
When you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Hammond. Quickly out to the tight end. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running down the hill and making a tackle.
Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. Here's a heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on fourth down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing, but I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack the whole field. I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this fourth down and move the sticks.
On fourth down, looking to pass. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Texas. Will call a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Quarterback may change this route. Here's Sayin to throw. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch, and he's free.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The run inside. It's Rodgers. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Looking for a productive play on first down. The quarterback takes a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.